Okay. So I've started the recording, so you can start.
So my problem is this. I did the foundation.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's the ground floor. And this is the roof one. And in 3D, let's look at 3D.
Okay. Perfect.
That's the footing.
Yes, I'm okay.
That's the base.
Yes, I'm okay.
That's the wall.
Yes, a good start. Yeah.
That's the floor.
Okay.
The columnar beam. So I'm doing this thing, the trusses.
So go to the
but
roof.
whenever I go to
Roof level.
I should go to.
Yes. Good. And then pick it. Go to structure.
Structure,
Yes. Then pick a truss.
I pick a truss.
Then, okay, you can maintain the existing type, M-Prad Gable truss. Then draw it from one, from A to C. Draw from A.
Sir.
It's okay. I'm okay with what is selected. You leave it, what is there, leave what is there for now.
Okay.
And then
so this one, yes, so if I go to, I go here and I'm putting trust on it.
Click.
Look at what has happened.
Okay, I understand.
So let me go to 3D and see.
Okay.
Look at what is this is the problem. So I can't even continue. I don't know whether my truss is the concrete truss or something like that.
It's not a problem. It's perfect. I don't have any problem with it.
Seeing this one, I can't continue. I can't continue to put it on it.
Click on cancel on the download board that's on the right.
This one?
Yes.
When I cancel it,
it will disappear.
All the trusses go.
Okay. Do you know the problem?
The
trusses is a design element, and it uses members, structural members to do it. Currently, the one you chose, the framing members it uses concrete. The one you use for the beam. That is why it gives that warning. So we need to change it either to a steel or timber. So let's do that right now. Go to beam and let me check something. Click on beam. Click on beam.
Yes, I've clicked on beam.
Then go to the type drop down. Type selector drop down. In the properties palette. I want to see the beams that are loaded in your project. The type selector up, yes. Okay. You see, there's a concrete rectangular beam. There is MHHS.
I did it for the columns.
Yes.
I did it for the columns.
This is for beams. Concrete beam. Then if you go to the next one, we have MHSS square. Then if you go to the third one, there is UB universal beam.
Yes, sir.
There is no wooden beam inside. So what we need to do that, let's load the wooden beam so that we can use it to do the truss. Okay.
Okay.
So go to insert menu. Insert menu.
Yes, insert.
Then go to load family.
I've clicked on it.
So go to where your libraries are, where you place your library. English. Open the English one. There's nothing in it. The library you went for, where did you put it? Okay. Then go to No, go up. You see, you don't even know, you are struggling to locate your own libraries. Go to down libraries and let's see. Where did you save your libraries?
That's the problem.
Go back and open the 2021. Then open libraries and let me see libraries.
Yes, I find it. That's US.
And US metric, open that one. Then look for structural framing. Structural framing. Then look for wood. Then click on the timber. Okay. So the timber is now loaded. You understand? We have the 140 by 140. We are not going to edit it now, so we leave it like that. Okay? We'll use that one for the class. Escape. Escape twice. Escape twice. Now go to structure again. Structure menu. Click on trusses. Now click edit type. The 8 mm plugin will edit type. Yes, click on that one, edit type. Now, if you go to edit type, you see there's a top chord. It's okay, don't just leave that one. Don't just edit it. You are going to work on this one. Or you click on the standard and let me see if they are typed there. Click on the standard.
I should click on what?
The standard, yes. Click on that one. The one that Kesa is on.
Only two standard is there.
Click standard 2. Rename it. Rename it. Rename. Not duplicate. Rename.
Rename it.
Click on rename. Then call it new trust.
I should call it
new trust for now.
Okay.
New trust. U instead of E. Okay. Now, you see, if you look at the truss, we have a top chord. Click on the arrow on top of it, the small arrow to the left. Yes.
To the,
now click on that one. We have vertical web. Click on the small arrow too. We have diagonal web. Click on the small arrow too. We have the bottom chord. Click on the small arrow too. Now, you see the 4 items. The top chord, the vertical web, the diagonal web, and then the bottom chord. They make up the truss. Okay, so open the top chord. Click on the arrow to the right. Then look for structural framing type. Yes. Then click on the set framing type. Yes. Click on the drop down. Change it to the timber we just loaded. Scroll down, you see the timber. Timber 140, 140. Click on that one. Good. Go to the vertical web. Vertical web also. Change it that one also to the timber framing type.
I've clicked this.
Yes, click on the drop down. Change it to timber 140 by 140. Okay. Do it for the diagonal web also. Then do for the last one, bottom chord. Then click OK. Now try drawing the truss and see. So go to the roof level. And you can draw it in 3D. And then go to roof level and then draw it. Click the truss again.
I should go to the truss again.
Yes.
Truss again.
And then make sure the new truss is selected. Yes. Now draw it. From C to A. No one will come. Now go to 3D and see.
Okay. Okay, so that means it affects all or every day. I have to go through that process.
Don't worry. We've not looked at edit type properly. We are now learning how to create them. But when you are creating a truss,
I can click on this
and then
copy.
And you can copy it, yes, sir. But it's better you do it on plan so you can place it well. You can select it. Then you can copy it. Okay. Then click. Good. Then copy it to the next one. Then copy it to the last one. Okay. Now go to 3D.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Computer wizard.
You see me?
Computer wizard.
Let me tell you something. When you are working on a truss, it has members. The bottom chord, the top chord, the diagonal members, and then the vertical.
From here to can I go to another one too?
No, it's okay. Let me see what other work you've done.
I want to go to a different place.
Okay, open it. Why are you opening another Revit session? You've opened Revit again. Why don't you open that file straight away?
It's a different file.
Then you can open it in the existing file. You are wasting our time.
Oh, sorry. Sarah. So here, I did the ceiling over here. The ceiling joist over here. But look at what happens here.
Those are tags. So select one of them. Right click. Select all instances.
And that
project, yes. And delete. Okay. But this one is 40 by 40, so I can change it to the 50 by 50. Don't worry, I'm okay with what you've done for now. Don't worry yourself.
All right, sir. Thank you.
But you only did the horizontal members. You didn't do the vertical members.
Because of the 140 and 140, that's the reason why I wasn't able to continue.
Oh, don't worry, it's okay. I'm okay with what I've seen.
Okay, sir.
You look at it again.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Have you done your scope boxes? Have you done view templates?
Have done what?
Did you prepare any views to put them on sheets?
No, sir. I'm going one by one. I beg you.
Tell you are behind, though.
I said, this will be okay.
Now go to the architecture again.
This one.
Yes. Why are you not doing the structural model for this architectural project, but you are doing something totally different from this architectural project?
I thought I would do something small for us to see before I will go to the main building itself.
No, you all don't have time. If this is the building you are working on, I will advise you, encourage you to do the structural model for this building rather.
All right, sir.
Already done.
All right, sir.
That's the work you've been showing me for all this work.
All right, sir.
So try and do the structural model for this one, okay?
All right, sir. All right, sir.
By Thursday, I will inspect it, please.
All right, sir. I'll do it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Do you have something else to show me?
No, for now, no.
Okay. Who is ready to present? Or anybody has any question for me? Wait.
Yo.
Anybody has any question for me? Or any suggestion? Hello. Anybody has any question for me or any suggestion? Okay, me, you can close it. Who is ready to present?
Thank you.
Mr. Godwin.
Yeah, mankind.
Do you have something to show us?
No, I don't. I'm struggling with the Revit software on the PC. I'm yet to sort it.
What challenge do you have?
My guy is not able to crack it.
Wow.
It's a 2024 version.
Wow.
Whenever we run it, it closes down on its own.
But your IT guy in your office can't be of help.
Come again.
Your IT guy in your office can't be of help.
Yeah, so he's the one who is trying to figure out a way around it.
I hear.
But I can let you talk to him probably tomorrow, then we can sort it out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Antoinette. You can go off. Antoinette. The people are all gone, Charlie. This assignment. Antoinette.
Good.
Are you ready to present?
Sir.
Okay, share your
I
screen.
did. Sir, I don't have anything new to show you, but I did plumbing. But then, it's not okay. Let me show you.
Whatever you have, show it.
Yeah.
The attendance to the class is not encouraging me. Is there something I'm doing wrong? Only 4 of you here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of over 52 people. Wow.
said this is the week. This is all the week.
Why? Why you should only this?
I'm still trying to get the hang of the plumbing situation, the in and out of
Go to
the okay. Yeah. To fit.
Then zoom in and let me see what you've done. Your pipes that even seem to be well connected.
Exactly. It's the joint type. Use the
Antoinette, you are finding it being very difficult to navigate your project. Why? Click on the one of the vertex of the cube.
okay.
The navigation cube. Click on one of the vertex.
Yes.
Vertex. Upper left corner.
Okay.
Then zoom into the drawing where the pipe is. Yes. Zoom in.
Oh.
There's something wrong with your connections. They don't seem correct. Zoom out a bit. They don't seem correct. Okay. Click on one of the pipes. The one you selected. Click on it. Right click. Create similar.
Yeah.
Create similar. Now then click in the middle. No, escape. Escape
Okay.
once. No, don't draw outside. Click in the middle of that one.
Of the
Yes.
okay.
Yes. And then try drawing and let me see. It's okay.
It didn't take.
Good. Antoinette, you are
Okay.
getting something wrong. You don't have routing settings for your pipes. So because of that, you are not getting any results. You've not loaded any pipe fittings and applied them to your pipe. And because you've not loaded any fittings, there's no way you can draw the pipes. So what you are trying to do, you're only trying to do skirmishes, magic to come and impress us.
So I loaded this one, the PVC.
But it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, right.
Yes.
Right click again.
On the
What is that? Yes. That's the cap.
yeah.
Click on the pipe itself. That one is the PVC cap. Click on the pipe itself. It's a default pipe. Click at it
Yeah.
and go to the routing preferences edit. Yes, click on edit. If you check elbow none, T, junction none, cross none, transition none, union none. You've not loaded any fittings into the pipe design. So there's no way you can draw a pipe. Which means that all that we did, you didn't understand it. And you also didn't take time to go over the video. And you were just trying to do magic. This one is not about prayers or ritual. It's a standard way of working. Go to the elbow and then click on the none. Not the size, the fitting and the content. Let's click on that one. Whatever you have there is none. Which means that there is no elbow fitting loaded. And because you've not loaded anything, then there's no way you can draw an elbow. If you go to the junction 2, it's none. So you have to load all of them before you can use them. And
Yes,
then I better go over which template did you start working with the pipe?
Before I started the project, this particular one.
Yes.
Yeah, default metric.
You cannot use the default metric to do pipes. It's not possible. So cancel it.
Okay.
Cancel this one.
Sorry. Sorry.
Close this dialog box. Cancel. Good. Then go to File. New. Browse. And then choose System Default. No, it's okay. Go back. Then you are in the Imperial template. Okay, go up. Go to metric. Then look for systems. Yes. So now you are using a system template. Go to 3D.
Yeah.
Go to 3D so you draw it in 3D. Now click a pipe. Go to systems. Then bend it at 90 degrees. And see. 90. Good. Do you see that now it's working? Change
Yes.
the detail level to fine. Zoom in and check the fitting.
Yeah.
And then this,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed though.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
Make time.
Yes, sir.
There's no time on anybody's side though. We started
Yes,
this
sir.
not long ago, right now we are entering our 6th week. You understand?
Antoinette,
Sir.
we are all looking up to you. So please,
Yes, sir.
please.
I'll work on it and I'll get back to you tomorrow, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
So what else do you have to show me? We've worked on views, view templates, scope boxes. Do you have anything on that one to show me?
Not at the moment.
Sheet list, title blocks.
It was a bit more complex with the cartoon sheets. A lot was going on. So I'm still watching the video for more understanding. So I'll get it ready by tomorrow. So when I present this one, and I'll show you that one as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you don't have anything else to show us today?
Not today.
Okay. Bye-bye. Who's
Bye.
next? Danny? Rohi, do you have something to show us? No. Rohi? 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 Rohi is not around. Danny? Danny?
Hello, sir.
Do you have something to show us?
Sir, my machine have fault, so I don't have anything to show.
Danny, excuses are the clutches of the uncommitted. Excuses are the clutches of the uncommitted. We've gone through more than halfway of the class, and you are yet to show me anything.
Sir, it's not like that.
Actetima,
Yeah, my friend.
do you have something to show us?
Good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Oh no, not today. I will show you something not today. I'm actually applying it on a live project. So today the file is also
Whatever you have, let's see it.
Oh, currently there, I'm just using my phone. Home actually. If you've noticed, I now join.
Okay. So that's all for today.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try and get it ready, and then in subsequent bit I'll show it.
Actually, we are marking time. You are marking
Oh
time.
no, so Mankind, whatever you are teaching, as I mentioned to you, I'm applying it on a live project. Okay, I'm working on some auditorium, but I'm applying it. So it's a gradual process. Okay. We are learning. Don't worry, we are learning. At the appropriate, I will show you.
I hear. Okay.
But
Today,
I hope we are fine today.
we have no option than to be fine.
We thank God.
You see, there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot to be learned. But the commitment to the training is a bit worrying. If you have about 54 people committing for a course and you come and meet only 5 people around, it's very disturbing. It's like what we are doing, nobody's taking me serious for what I'm doing. And I'm very sincere with you. What I'm teaching you, you won't get it anywhere. I'm being sincere and being frank. I don't know.
That is Mankind. That is correct. I mean,
and because I made it free, you see, because I made it free, and because you got it for free or virtually free, you don't place any value on what I'm doing. It's very disappointing.
Well, that's not the case, but
you look at it. You do a program expecting about 54 people to be part, and you come and meet only 5 people. Only 5 people.
No, I understand, but it's one of two things, Mankind. You know, for some of us, it's a refresher course. But I'm looking forward to the mastery one. But it will not hurt to, go through this so that you can fill up some portals. You understand it? So I know as we go along or at the mastery level, those who think they have the beginner's bit and they want to master it may jump onto the wagon. Okay, so don't think that whatever you're doing is in vain. Not at all. It's helping a lot of people. Okay. I mean, you know that. I mean, you will go way back, and I know your contribution to the landscape of Revit. So we are not taking it lightly. I just want you to know that. Thank you.
I hear, boss. Okay. This is my simple title block that I did. Okay. I have different sections. Sheet note section. I have a revisions section. Consultants details section. Client details section. Project details section. Drawing title section. Project origin. Project number. Description. Sheet number, status, suffix, and so on. Whether issued for information or tender or construction or as-built. Designed by, drawn by, project issue date, and then revision. And this is a simple title block. I use field region to do these things. These are our field regions. All these are field regions. This is a text. This is also a text with color white. And that sort of thing. So if I go to a new project, Let's say plumbing. And I come to my sheet here. I can load this sheet, GDB-A3, blah, 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 into project. It's loaded. If I take this sheet now, I can select this title block, which I did in class with you guys, and then replace it with GDB-A3 landscape. This is this one. I can pull it to the side so that you can appreciate it. I'll bring my guide grid to the extreme left. Pull it inside. Today I was expecting you guys to come and show me some of these things. But it's like nobody has made the effort to show anything on it. I'll just move on. When we are done, we are done. Okay. There's no time, actually. Now I can take my view and then drag it onto the sheet. Take my view title and bring it down here. And shift my view up a bit. Take my view title, bring it down a bit. Select the view, adjust the length of the line. And then when I'm done, I can switch my guide grid off to none. So I have my sheet and the title block. But because you guys did not show me anything on what we did, I don't know what to teach even today. Don't worry. Let's look at sites today. Because I know some of you have worked on architecture, and I had a similar issue where the building was hanging, his stairs that was entering the building too was hanging. So let me show you how you can model a site. And then connect the site to the building project. Okay. So if there are any questions, let's start with the sites and then move on. I'll close this project. And close this one too. And I start a new project. I'll still use metric multidiscipline as a library. I'll go to 3D, remove all the scope boxes, delete level 2, leave only level 1, expand the views. Yes, sir. Yes, madam.
So if we are going to remove everything with the default metric, why not we just use the one without all of them at the beginning?
Because this multidiscipline has a lot of libraries for mechanical, electrical, plumbing, structure, architecture. So I don't need to load so many things
Those
to
ones. Okay.
You understand? But if I go and pick the architecture or just the architecture metric or default metric, when I want to work on mechanical, I have to go and load those libraries, set up all those things.
Okay.
And please take note. I repeat, if you really want to make an impact in the building information modeling world, BIM world, then you must be in a position to model architecture, structures, mechanical, electrical, plumbing. You cannot just be a master in one discipline and think you can do them. Forget it. And if you want to get job easily in the market, for instance, you graduate and you travel outside, then you want to find job. There are 3 of you going to look for job. The one who understands multi-discipline modeling will more likely get a job earlier than one who can do just a single discipline. And if you just do a single discipline, then your understanding of BIM is going to be like Gobe. Let me be very sincere with you. But if you understand multi-discipline modeling, then understanding BIM can be a serious issue. I don't discuss BIM again because we seem not to be prepared for it in our part of the world. Even with a single discipline, we find so many excuses to learn it very well. So I beg of you to sit up and then try and learn multidiscipline. What I'm coming to do today is a starting point for landscape work, if you want to do landscaping. And landscaping is another big industry that you can explore and then work in. Understanding landforms, work with plant materials, work with pavement, pedestrian pavement, vehicular pavement, work with vehicles, work with site structures, and all those kind of things, working on aquatic culture, and all those things. It's a whole big thing. But if we allow ourselves to see it as a big deal and then just accept the status quo, it is going to cost us in the long term. And it is currently costing us. Because one thing that I know is that most of the practices in Ghana are just fighting over breadcrumbs. You understand? You don't see them getting any good project that can transform their offices. They are not transforming the offices. They are just fighting over small projects and some few supervision projects headed by foreign consultants. And the picture that I see is very sad. So if we are trying to make an impact, we should really make a real impact. We cannot just accept the status quo. Okay? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Somebody wanted to speak. So I'm going to do topo. So I'll delete everything. I don't need structural. I don't need plumbing, mechanical. I don't need them. I'll delete everything, lighting, power, 3D views. Let me delete the cover sheet, coordination, delete this one, section, control Z, I need the elevations. The architecture ceiling, I don't need. I'll leave the site, I'll delete architectural. Then just this 3D view, so I have this one. And then only leave the site. I'll delete the reference planes. I don't need them for now. So this is a site. If you want to work on site, you go to Mahassan and site. And if you go to Mahassan and site, my focus for today will be here, model site. Model site here. And the model site, we have topo solid. That's what I want to focus on today. So you can appreciate what it is and what you can do with it. Every site, more or less, has a topographical form. No site is virtually flat.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir. So I want to ask, what's the meaning of site? Are you talking of block plan or what?
Anything that has to do where you are going to place your building site.
A block plan with the septic tank and the fence one, that is the meaning of site.
It's a subset of site.
All right.
When a client comes to you and brings you a site plan that he wants you to work for him, the first thing the client will give you is the site plan, and then the brief of what the client wants to put on that site. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If you get a site plan, you will go and visit the site. The site belongs to a particular town. It's in a certain town. Within that town, the site is a specific neighborhood. And within that neighborhood, the site is part of a certain block of plots. Then if you go to that block of plots, you see a single plot or 2 or 3 plots that the client will give you. That plot is where you are going to put your buildings or buildings there. It is on that plot that you are going to do your architecture. You are going to do your structures. You are going to do your mechanical, your electrical, your plumbing, your landscaping, your everything. The site defines the context within which you are going to work. So without a site, you don't have a building project. I repeat, without a site, you do not have a building project. And when you are given the site, the site will have a well-defined boundary with given dimensions, 100 feet by 70 feet, 100 feet by 200 feet, 100 feet by 300 feet. Some people can give you a well-demarcated site plan. Others will give you cadastral plan. Some will also just come to you without a site plan, without a cadastral plan. Then you will have to go there yourself and check the site and take dimensions. You have to employ a surveyor to go there and pick the details of the site. You might have to go to a town planning office for them, for them to give you something you can work with. But at the end of the day, there will be a site where you are going to build, where you are going to put the building. That is what I am talking about. Are you okay?
Sir, I'm okay. I'm okay.
So when you have that site, by all means, it has a property boundary. So I can sketch a property boundary for the site. Let's say this, 21 by 30.
So you use the topo solid, and then after you tapped on it, then it opened this interface, right?
No,
Because I
this
did.
is a site plan. There's nothing there. This is the only first I'm drawing. Property.
No, I mean how. Okay, so okay.
So
because you were talking about the topo solid, and all of a sudden we are there, so I wanted to get.
Yes. Okay, let me delete this one. Currently, there's nothing in the drawing. It's just one level. There's nothing there. And when you open the site plan, there's also nothing. Okay,
yeah.
Good. But before you work, you must get the land size that you are going to work on, where you're going to put the building. For any building project that you are working on, you don't have an infinite land. You have a specific land that you must work on. So you must define that land before you can work there. So I'm now assuming that there's a property boundary of, let's say, by sketching a rectangle here, let's say 30 by 21, 70 feet by 100 feet this way. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is just the property line, nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
If I go to annotate by category, I can get the width, the length of the property, all the dimensions on it. So it is on this site that I'm going to put my building. Are you okay? Do you understand the picture I'm painting?
Yes, I understand.
So if I have this site, currently it's flat. If you go to 3D, nothing is there. It's just a property boundary that I've designed. But to be able to work, I need to define the landform. I need to define the landform. And the landform is defined by a topo. Do you understand? So to be able to create a topo, I'll go to Master and Sites. And then go to topo, solid. You can create from sketch. You can create from import. So I want to create from sketch. When you want to create a topo from sketch, you can sketch the topo you want to work with. And the topo, just like any other thing too, there are different types that you can select. So I'll maintain the default and then sketch a rectangle here. From here to here to get my landform. And when I finish, it will create me a topo. If I go to 3D, I'll see my topo this way, basic topo. I can shade it and get something like this one. Any question? Any question?
No, sir.
This is one plot, 70 by 100. I can edit it, double the plot to 2 plots, 42. Double here to 4 plots and get a bigger plot. And this is the plot I'm supposed to work on. So this is 4 plots, just under 1 acre. And I want you to understand that if you are working on any building project, you need a site that you place the building. Me?
Sir.
Do you appreciate what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm following.
So the building project you've done already, you've only done the building. You've not done the what? The site. You understand? But now that there's a site, I can bring in a building here and then place my building here. So I can go to, for instance, the site plan again, go to Revit links. Let me minimize my families. Minimize schedules, minimize views, and go to links. Go to new link. Go up. Project files. And then take the architecture model. For now, I want to bring it internal origin to internal origin. Then the building will be loaded. So this is a building now. If I go to 3D, I can see my building on the what? On the site. Note, the building currently is only the architecture file. And the site file is also different. I can bring in the structures. I can bring in mechanical. I can bring in plumbing. I can bring in the electrical to get a complete project. I want you to have this mindset. If you cannot work with different disciplines together, then it means that you are not ready to do BIM, building information modeling. Because BIM is about collaboration between all the disciplines. So if you are working and you don't know how to collaborate across site, architecture, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, facade, whatever, then it means that you are not ready to do BIM. That is why the group I set up initially, I just make it Revit user group. Some people have the opinion that I should make it BIM user group or whatever, but we seem not to be ready for the BIM. Okay, so please, I beg, let's take note of it. Did I? Okay. Okay. Good. So that's what I'm saying. But when you come to this site, let me hide the architecture for now. Unload. Okay. So this is just the topo surface. This topo surface alone currently is relatively flat. If you look at it from the front, it's relatively flat. But in reality, no building site is relatively flat. No, it doesn't happen. Not even in the plainest of plains. By all means, you get some portions dipping, some areas going down and coming up and those kind of things. But for now, you only have, assuming that there's only a flat land. Later on, I'll show you how you can get a slopy land and how to work with it. Okay, so let's work with the flat land. So when you have this one, there's something we call, yes, madam.
Before we move on, the other option for the tofu solid, is it the loadable? Does it mean you can load the tofu from the families as well?
Which one? The create from import.
Yeah.
That one, you work with contours. Maybe you are working with a surveyor and the land you are working on is very big.
Yeah.
In that case, the surveyor will bring you a contour map of the area you are going to work. Then based upon this one, you can use that import and then create the landform to work with. But in reality, that's what happens in the field. It's because I'm teaching, I'm starting from first principles for you to get the basics of it.
All right.
I'm teaching, I'm only starting from first principles. Now, when you come to this topo and then you are working, it is on this topo that you are going to put a building. When you have this topo, you can then bring in a building, which will be a different model. Let's say this architecture, reload, and then the building will come, like this one. You can also bring in the structural model. You can also bring in the MEP model. You can also bring in whatever. Apart from that, you can bring in what you call site components to the model, because it's not only the topo that will be on the model. There are other site elements that you can place on the model. So if you go to site components, you can bring in trees. If you go down, there's a deciduous tree. Only deciduous tree is loaded now. But you can load shrubs. You can load ground covers. You can load conifers, different types of trees. You can bring in vehicles, cars. You can bring in trailers. You can bring in bicycles. You can bring in human beings. To do that, you go to load family. And when you go to load family, then you go to sites. We have utilities, we have parking, logistics, launch sheds, fire pits, accessories. If I go to the accessories, bike stand, bullet, building sign, so you can take a building sign. Excuse me. So let me come back again and then go to master and site and then go to how did I pick? Mass in place and mass, site components, load family, flagpole, planter. You can place a planter, load family, building sign. Some of all not load family some or all of the family selected are not of the category side. You want to retro load in a new set of files. So you see that the authorized people, they've made a mistake. The file that they brought in is not a it's not a site component. How to bring something different. Precast steps. Let me see if that one can come. Yes, you can place this. These are all site structures. You can bring this one here. If you want a planter, you can go in site component, load family, lawn sheds, shed gable, this shed. Nested components, double door, no. Utilities, cable connection, catch basin. Some of the libraries are some are good, some are no good. This is a fire hydrant, load family, sanitary sewer connection, steam connection, telephone connection, utility pole, water connection, and so on. Let me go up again. Parking, a curb, direction arrows. If you are doing road, you can bring some of these things in. Parking island. You can bring it as a component and then use it. So, let me drink water small. These are all different components that you can work on your site. You can create your fence wall, architecture wall, draw a fence wall around the site. You can design your fence wall. The fence wall, you can select it, give it a height, let's say unconnected, of about 1,800. You can go to architecture column, structural column, and then put it along the fence wall and space them. You can demarcate where your vehicular parking will be, where your driveway will be, where your planters will be, where you place your water meter, where you take your main light from, anything that you can conceive on the site of the building, you can model it and then add it to it. You understand? You can model all those things and then add them. Please, everybody is running away from the class. What is happening? Is the class boring?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Charlie? Let's only three of you here.
Mankind, we are 4. 3,
Including me. Out of 52 people.
but you are part of the class, Mankind.
But you might, it's disheartening. This is the last time I'm offering anything for free. I must be sincere. I won't do that again. Let's continue.
So we beg.
Oh, you might, I'm be frank and be sincere. When people get something for free, they don't place any value on it. I buy data. I subscribe to Zoom. I subscribe to screen recorder. I do all those things. And people will not just show up. It's not good. Ghanaians, you are very interesting people. By the way, let's continue for the day. I know what I'll do next time. So when you model this one and go to the floor plan sites, this is your fence wall. You can take wall for now, create similar, and then define your entry, define your parking spaces, your exit spaces. You can fillet the walls. When you finish, you can take a floor and then model where the parking will be. So if you go to 3D, you see that this is the parking. I can raise it a bit above the floor, let's say 100. I'll take this curve, reduce the height to let's say 200. So that I have a parking space. This can be a vehicular parking. You can do pedestrian, pavement, and entry, and all boils down to design. So anything that you need to do a complete site is there. If I take plants and I want to create different plants, create similar, I can go to load family, then go up one level, go up another level, and then go to planting. The planting, we have conifers, deciduous, RCP plant, tropical, shrubs. So I can pick a shrub and place it. And with the shrub, there are different sizes. I can load family again, choose a tree, conifer. And if you go to the conifer tree, there are different sizes. I can choose load family, deciduous. The deciduous too, they come in different sizes and trees. I can load family again. The point I'm trying to make is we are not limited. There are so many options available. If you want human beings, we have people. Where is people? People. Entourage. If you go to entourage, We have people, male, RPC male. You can bring the male here. You have RPC female. So what I've loaded is just a male. So if I want a female, I can go to load family, then choose female and bring them in. Now, these ones, they are in the shaded mode. If I change it to realistic, you see real trees. You see real people that you can load and then work with. You see real trees. And when you render them, they will show as such. You will need to go through the libraries, explore the libraries, and then see which of the libraries will be relevant for your work. Like I always say, the default libraries, you need to take your time and then go through them one after the other, and then see what is available to choose from, what you can use with, what are the limitations of it, and then the best way to find solutions to them. Because like I always say, the default libraries are not the best you can work with, but you can always work with them. And if you bring in a building too, the building that you bring in, the building that you link in, this architecture building that you link in, you can make several copies of it and then place more on the site. Place another here, place another here. You can build a whole estate. You can load different building designs also inside and then work with them. Yes, madam.
In duplicating the architecture file, that's the, for example, you see, normally when we link a file, we don't make the changes we make don't affect it. So when you duplicate it, do the duplicated ones also carry do they also follow the same property?
It's the
or
same
these ones can be edited?
It's the same
Okay.
architectural model that I've loaded.
Okay.
So I'm only making copies around. It's like we are doing an estate planning scheme.
Okay.
If you're doing an estate planning scheme, the estate can be made
the
up
same.
of just one building, or it can be made up of 5 types of buildings or 10 types of buildings, which means that you are going to model each of the buildings separate. So building 1 is a different file. Building 2 is a different file. Building 3 is a different file. Building 4 is also what? A different file.
Different file.
Good. Then you model only one site file. Then when you model the site file, you know where you are going to place what? Building 1, building 2, building 3, and so on. With the building 1, you can make several copies. With the building 2, you can also make several what? Copies.
Copies.
Yes, like I've done here. So it's just one building here, which I've placed here, called the architectural model. And I've made how many copies? 4 what? Copies.
4 copies.
So if I go to the site, I can rearrange them the way I want them to be what? Rearrange them. Yes, that's the point I'm making.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Go to the previous drawing that you did. The one you click on before coming here. This one. Go to the site.
Yes.
I thought maybe on this one, like you do the let's say 70 by 100. You link in the building, then do the road and landscaping, and also the fence wall before you go to 3D, or you have to do all this on 3D.
Sure. 3D is only a view. Floor plan is only a view. When you are working, you must choose the view that is convenient for you to work. And then you work on that view. So for instance, if I go here and then make a shaded for now, say this is the plan view. This plan view, I can rearrange these buildings correctly here. Bring this one here. Use the arrow key, bring it to the left. So I can do it on plan. Select this one, bring it down. Take it to the left and arrange it. Take this one, bring it here. I am doing my own arrangement, sorry. I am doing my own arrangement. I will decide where a road should be. I will decide where a pavement should be. I will decide where I want to put plants. I will decide where I want to put my fence wall. Now, depending upon the site that is available to you, in this case, I have 4 plots. So, with this 4 plots, select all instances visible in view. I can arrange my buildings like this one and make sure that all the 4 buildings fit on the what? On the 4 plots. I can decide to put a road in at the top here, another road at the bottom here, put a fence wall, and then divide them, do parking for each building and stuff. It's about planning, it's about design. What I am teaching you here, I am not teaching you how to design. I am only teaching you how to use Revit to achieve what you have already designed. Is your question answered?
Yes, sir. But I'm saying that doing it on the site and doing it on the 3D, which one is good for us to use? Because I know when you come, when for instance, in AutoCAD, we draw a 70 by 100, we draw the building, we put in trees, we put in pavement and everything. So it's the same as doing the same, or you can do it on 3D.
It's the same thing. But only that in Revit, if you think you are comfortable in doing everything on plan, you can do everything on plan. I have no problem with that one.
Okay.
But in Revit, you can do it on plan, you can do it in 3D, you can do it in section, you can do it in elevation. Whatever is okay for you, you can do that. I can go to the elevation here, for instance, and I can see this building here, and I can see this building here. You understand? I can move this building up in elevation if I want to. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I can bring it down if I want to. If the site I am working on is not relatively flat, and some part of the site is up, and then some part of the site is also what? Down. Then it will make sense for me to go and look at the building in elevation or in section, and then make sure that where the site is up, I raise the building to go up. And where the site is down, I raise the building to what? Go down. Do you understand? Don't assume that every building is flat on the ground. No. Begin to appreciate things in a 3-dimensional space. Another time, I'll model a topography that the topography is not flat, but some will be up and some will be what? Down. And then in that case, you can know how to work with that one also.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Any question? Any question again?
No, mankind.
But do you understand the picture I'm painting?
Yeah.
Sir.
Now, assuming you are doing a project like this one, and want to do the plumbing for the whole of this project, which means that you do the plumbing for one of the buildings complete. And when you do the plumbing for the one of the buildings, it will be replicated here, it will be replicated here, then it will be replicated here. So that is the plumbing for the building. But you must also do plumbing for the what? For the site. How you are going to connect all the buildings together from the main. If you are going to do a sewage system, you must do the plumbing for the whole site and how you are going to collect all your waste from the buildings. Do you understand the picture I'm painting?
Yes, sir.
Gordon.
Am I right? Yeah.
Do you understand the picture I'm painting?
Yeah, I get you. You're talking about the external works.
The external, yes, the external works. So if you have to do external works, then what it means is that you must model the external very well.
Yeah.
Know where your road networks are. Know where your pavements are. Know where your trees are. Know where your high tension, whatever is. And know how you can organize your pipes around your high tension cables, your transmission terminals and all those things. All those things will come as site structures. So when you are conceiving a site, you must take all those things into consideration. Let's not limit ourselves to two-dimensional drawings where people just do a block plan and then put in trees, put in pavement, and that sort of thing. We are looking at a complete realistic representation of a site in terms of the landform, in terms of road network, in terms of pavement, in terms of plant materials, in terms of utilities, everything. And you should be able to model it. So when somebody looked at it, the person will say, good, this is what I am looking at. Are you okay? Let me show you a project. Give me a minute if I can find this project. Give me a minute. It's upgraded the model. There are several files attached to it. Okay. So they are adding them. It's added the admin file, for instance. That's why it's taking time to open. I want to demonstrate to what I'm trying to do. It's adding the retail block also. It's adding staff quarters. Please, Revit is a very interesting software for builders. You must make time for it. Like I've always been saying, you have to devote averagely about 4 hours a day for it. If you cannot do minimum of 2 hours a day, then it's not worth pursuing it. If you cannot devote about 4 hours averagely a day to Revit, then you should better stop and find something else to do. Because there's a lot to be learned. And what you are trying to do is only an introductory course. It's adding the canteen block. For any project you work on, take note, it will be made of most of the time, more than one building. Then it will be organized on the site. So what we are going to do is that you are going to model the individual buildings, the architecture, the structures, the mechanical, the electrical, the plumbing, the everything. Then you model the site also. And the site also, you add all the utilities, all the services, all the plant materials, all the landscape elements and stuff. And then you connect all of them together. And when you connect all of them together, it's a very complex system of information that you are managing. And if you don't know what you are doing, it becomes a challenge. Let me go to 3D. This is the site. Okay. Is it? This one is a different building. This one is a different building. This one is a different building. This one too is a different building. Then this one too is a different building. Let me reload the processing block. No found. Reload from processing block. This is the processing block. Open. It will load the processing block also. And you see, if you look at the drawing, if you look at the site, there are some services lines moving around the site with a septic tank, inspection chambers, some reservoirs, plant materials, and all those things that comes on the site. You have electric poles bringing in power. You have poles bringing in telecommunication and all those things. Somebody must model them. Good. So this is the factory building. Engineer.
Yeah, mankind.
You see what I see?
Yeah.
Mr. Richmond, do you see what I see?
Yes, sir.
So somebody will model this whole site, which is you. You will model this factory building. You model this building, you model that building, you model this building, you model this building, you model all these buildings. Then you model the site also. And when you finish, you need to document them by creating floor plans for all of them, putting it on a sheet. And then managing them. This is what we are looking at. This is what I'm trying to suggest. And if you cannot manage multiple projects on a site like this, then it becomes challenging. So engineer, look at you doing the plumbing for this whole site, doing the plumbing for the factory block.
Yeah.
Doing the plumbing for each of the buildings. And this is a real life project. then linking all of them together and connecting all of them together, and then making sure that the plumbing works. This is the picture I'm trying to paint. Any question? Or any suggestion? Iman?
Yeah, mankind, I'm here. So the question I'll ask is that you have more than one building. How do you reference the point in such a way that when you load them, they sit at the location that you want them to sit, or you drag them to position?
There are tools that you need to master. Anytime you are linking the building, we have what we call shared coordinate system. Shared coordinate system. So you can take the site and then give it a coordinate system. And then you bring in each of the buildings and then place the buildings. And then the buildings will share the coordinate system of the world of the site. And there are tools in Revit that helps you to do that.
Okay. I'm sure we'll get there one day.
Yes, we'll get there. But the progress that we are making there, I'm getting disappointed. The pace at which you are going, I'm getting disappointed. It's like I regret embarking upon the whole project.
It is well. It is well.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
In a situation where the levels on the site are very, very different, like there are sharp valleys, high slopes, and
different
whatnot.
elevations.
Yeah. How do you have to draw each of those things one by one, one by one? How do you go about it?
Each building model is unique. So each building on its own will have its own levels. So that one is not a problem. But when you come to the site and you are modeling the site, like I said earlier when we started the class, you model the site and then show the topographical levels of the site, the contours and everything. Everything will be seen on the site. Then on each of the, where you are going to place each building, we are going to define what you call a building part, where each building is going to be placed. And that building part will define the elevation at that location. Okay, so when you create a building part, some building parts will have low elevation, others will have higher elevations. So after defining those parts, you just bring in the building and then position them at the location where the parts will be. But this is the mindset I want you to get. This is the bigger picture I want you to see. This is how a Revit project workflow is supposed to be like. It is not for single buildings, it's for complex projects. So how you can manage, Revit makes it easy and flexible for you to manage such projects. Do you understand? This project, for example, somebody commissioned me to do this project for him. And when I started, he didn't call back again because I didn't charge him. After doing the work after setting by, I called him several times, I didn't pick. He didn't pay me anything, he didn't pay me a dime. So I also left the project hanging. You understand? Let me show you another project. Okay, no, I won't show you because it's that one is a live project, it is done. I did a similar project with another office also. Oyarfa Park. You understand? It's an estate project on the Abbey Road. I worked on it with the architects, and I also had my own challenges on that project also. So take note of some of these things. this is what the kind of picture I want you to look at. So assume yourself that if I take this building here, there's an architectural model, there's a structural model, there's a mechanical, electrical, plumbing for this building alone. If you come to this one too, architecture, structural, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, you come to this one to the same thing, this one to the same thing, this one to the same thing, this one to the same thing. Then there's a site model also that shows road pavement, landforms, utilities, plant materials, vehicular pavement, pedestrian pavement, lawns, trees, stones, artwork, aquaculture, doing out the setting out to make sure that everything is proper and properly done. If you can do something like this, then you are good to go as a Revit user, at least at the essential level. Do you understand? The building doesn't need to be very complicated. It doesn't need to have a very complex building form. But you should be able to do something like this. If you cannot do something like this and then document it, and if you are looking at such a project, this building alone, the architecture can be less about 30 sheets. This one architecture 30 sheets, this one architecture 30 sheets, architecture 30 sheets, architecture 30 sheets, this one architecture 30 sheets. Mechanical, let's say 20 sheets, electrical 20 sheets, plumbing 20 sheets. Then you repeat the same thing for each of the buildings. When you finish, then you put all the documentations together. You are talking of over more than 300 sheets. How do you manage such a project and make sure that they conform to standards and everything is consistent throughout? That should be our concern. Let us not be limiting ourselves to just single individual buildings. That one there is no, it's a joke. It's a joke. And if I take this building, I can stand anywhere on the site here. So I can see the block plan. I can take a camera shot from wherever I'm standing, let's say here. And then take a camera shot to see what I'm doing. I can look at it in realistic or shaded and see what I'm looking at. I can manage it consistently, render them, do everything to them. This is how I want us to begin to see things. This is the kind of things that if you can do it and then do it very well, then you can say, you know that at least you've arrived, you are ready to do something. But if you cannot do something like this, then we are still stuck with single buildings on single sites. Then it becomes a bit challenging. Yes, it becomes. The Oyarifa Park project that I'm talking about, there were so many buildings, over 100 buildings. Some of them were semi-detached, some of them were 2-bedroom house, some of them were 3-bedroom house, some of them were 8-unit condos, some of them were 4-unit condos, some of them were, and so on. And the office got the project, and they were fumbling with how to deliver the project. So they called me in to assist them and then deliver the project. So please, let's take note of some of these things. You don't know when a good project is coming to your desk. You don't know. And you don't have to wait for that good project to come before you set up. If you have any question, you can ask. If you have any suggestion, you can bring it.
Yeah, please, in regards to the saving of the work, there seems to be multiple files of the same work. Is there any way we can turn it off? Yeah.
Come on, Dean.
For example, this work that is open, if you work on it or you close it, the pop-up that comes up, say if I haven't saved your work in a while, save your work, blah, blah. And it saves multiple copies, copy 1, copy 0, like, yeah. Is there any way we can turn it off so that we don't have?
It's a settings. When you go to file, here. Okay. And then do say save as project. There's options here. You see the options?
Yes.
If you click on that options, you can decide how many backups you want to save.
Okay.
So by default, it's 20. So because it is 20, it will be 0.04, 0.05, 0.06 up to 20. Then to continue again. So normally in my project, I do it up to, let's say, 3 or 2 backups. So in case the original file gets corrupted, you can always have a backup to rely on.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
So far, we've not looked at settings, what we are doing. We are yet to start to look at settings. We've not started settings. We are still looking at how to create things. And the class is becoming boring already because I don't know why people are, the attendance is very, very, very disappointing. So I don't know what to do, Kra. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, by the way. Are you okay?
Sir.
Yeah, Ni.
Sir.
Ni.
You haven't done anything wrong. As Jima said, just have patience. Some people, maybe what you are teaching, they know it already. Maybe when they go to the next level, they will join it. So you have patience. God is in control. Everything will be all right.
I hear. Any further contribution? Any further question? If there's no contribution, no question, then we call it today.
Okay.
See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, mankind.